Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Back with the Nikon D750, probably one of the most talked about cameras right now, and for lots of good reasons. I'm back right now with my 3-week review. This is going to go back to Nikon shortly. If you'll recall, I've had the 24-105 f4G VR lens here from Nikon with it. It's been a fantastic lens, but I want to give you my 3-week review, 3 weeks of shooting, what I like, what I don't like. In a nutshell, I do really like the camera. I've got some points here I want to go over. The things I really like about the camera, I mean, obviously, is the tilt screen. I wish it was touch, but it's not. But it's still fantastic for a tilt. It's the first pro type camera of a DSLR that's given us a tilt screen at all, so kudos to Nikon for this. Really strong hinge on here, no problems with durability. Gives you the advantage of having to be able to move it right through, probably even greater than 180 degrees of range, I think, here, because you can go slightly more up than the 180. In any case, love the tilt screen. Next up, definitely got to be the insanely good image quality on here. Probably some of the best right now we're seeing out of any camera, out of any DSLR. I think really there's not much that can beat the D750 right now for image quality, and that includes on the high ISO front, which is what is such a pleasure about the image quality out of here, is you can shoot at very high ISOs. 6400 ISO is a no-brainer on here. It's just so nice and so clean. Next up, super fast autofocus. This thing, the 750, even with an f4 lens, not the fastest lens, is very, very fast for autofocus. Very accurate, very fast. I like the arrangement of the AF points. It works very well. I would go so far as to say that right now the D750 is probably one of the best autofocusing cameras on the market today, if not the best. Check it out, folks. You'll be impressed. What do we got next? Ergonomics. Ergonomics are nice. If you're used to Nikon cameras, you're going to love the ergonomics of the 750 because it's familiar. But I do like the layout. I like the way the dials are. I like the lock pin. I like the ergonomics overall of the camera. It's nice in the hands. It's not too big. It's not too small. Weight is not bad, although I wish they'd start making all DSLRs lighter. We do have the ability with current components and current materials to do that. But that said, very nice ergonomically. Size and weighted camera is not bad. Probably one area where I wish it could be a little smaller, a little lighter, but overall I'm going to give it full points for that area because it's very nice, even with the little bit bigger, a little bit heavier 24-120 that I have on here. What did I have next up here? Build quality. Just like the ergonomics, build quality is excellent on here. It's very well put together, feels solid, feels rugged. You're not going to get this camera and think that you're going to be worried about breaking it or that it's plasticky or anything like that. It exudes a professional level body, quality, feel, fit and finish to it. Just a really nice build quality to the D750. 2 SD slots. Mentioned that before. You could see it in the specs. I love that about the D750 for 2 reasons. I like the fact that it has 2 card slots. A lot of cameras don't have that. It's a pro feature. But I also like the fact that it's 2 SDs and they haven't mixed it up with compact flash and SD. I like my cameras to have the same cards. SD is where it's at now. They're going to be phasing out compact flash soon. I think most people have already seen that. And, you can get 64 gig class 10 cards, super fast cards for video for like $30. I think my last Transcend one was $28.95 on Amazon. You just can't beat that. So you put a pair of those in here and you got very fast video cards, very fast reading cards. And, for $60, you can have 128 gig of memory in here. You can set these as overflow. You can set these to twin so that they're doing a backup. You can do all sorts of things with the configuration of those, and it's just a great feature that I like on the 750. Awesome, best-in-class video abilities. You've probably read online, you've probably seen a lot of the guys that are really into video, that really know the technical ends of the video, are really liking the 750. It could probably, I would think this is probably Nikon's best video DSLR to date, or DSLR for video, and justifiably so. It's their newest one. But this is a really nice DSLR if you're wanting to do video with the full frame sensor, incredible autofocus, and just good video capabilities. Not 4K, but still very good. And again, having the flip screen helps with that there. So we like that as well. Built-in Wi-Fi, great feature. All cameras should be having it now. The D750 has it. Kudos to Nikon for making sure it's in there. A couple of things that I would have liked to see improved on. I've mentioned it before. I really appreciate that they put the movable screen on, but I wish it was a touch screen. I like touch screen. I'm used to it now. Even my LX100 from Panasonic, which we'll be talking about in another video, does not have the touch screen, and I miss it. That would have been a very welcome feature on here, and I hope that they maybe, you know, in the D750 Mark II or the D760, whatever the upgrade to this is going to be, that they put a touch screen on here. What else do we have? Again, I'd mentioned that ergonomically size and weight is good, but I think it could be a little smaller and a little lighter. That's a personal thing. Some people don't like smaller and lighter, but I think even size-wise, I don't mind, but it could, maybe if they could get into building things a little lighter would be nice. And the 1/4000th of a second shutter speed limit. I think this was not necessary. I certainly don't think it was something that tech-wise was a limit that was inherent to this body. I think it was just one of those things where we're not going to throw all the good stuff into the non-top-end body, which I think in that one sense, a 1/8000th of a second shutter speed should have been on the 750, and I think Nikon should have done that. So those are the few little things I'd like to see improved, but overall, this is a fantastic camera. I really have enjoyed my time with the D750. I can tell you basically hands down, this is my favorite DSLR on the market right now. I think it's the best one out there for value and performance. It beats just about anything else in its class and takes a swing at the higher levels, because for me, I would take this over a D4S, and I certainly would take it over a 1DX or a 5D Mark III. So 750 comes highly recommended. I really like it. If you're interested in it, I encourage you to get out to your local camera store, get your hands on it, try it out, see what you think. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon with a few more videos on the 750. I've got a 3-week review coming of the lens, the 24-120 Nikon for you. And we'll be back soon with some more videos, some more articles. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the world of photography, videography, and technology right here at artoftheimage.com. Thanks a lot, folks.